Country. It will be Jet Illick at the first bounce down. Away we go on this fine Saturday morning. And it's one down by West Australia. Strong tackle in the end. Taking possession now, Rodriguez leading the West Australian side as players go to ground. Verging on the coalface and will find a free kick. It's going to go the way of Vic Country for a sling. It's going to go the way of Xavier Dersma. He's gone to the long side, the centre circle. Dersma. Long penetrating kick inside 50. Players going up toward left half back. It's a long ball. Gathered by Hibbins Hargraves. He can go over the top now to Smith. Went one way, then the other, but then had nowhere to go as Harry Moon chased him down with a good, strong tackle to save Vic Country's bacon. Still no score on the board early on. Makunda will go to the corridor. Dangerous ball, but it was brilliantly marked by his teammate in Willem Duursma. He's been touted as a first-round pick, desperate to get their second goal. Snatched out of the ruck by Harding. He gets a hurried kick away. Going to ground, Dersma. Oh, great work there. Country again cleared the defensive 50. Not much of a kick because it didn't get much territory. Oh, slinging his opponent to ground was Walker.
These days, you know, you've got to play with a bit of edge, but all of a sudden you're slinging a bloke into the ground because your blood's up. Short kick over to the body there. Mark brilliantly taken by the big one in Harding. Harding will cut back to the middle, and now Vic Country building up through the corridor. Handball comes down to the ground. And the big boys go at it again, grabbed out of the ruck yet again by Zach Harding. He's all over it at the minute, and another smother straight off. And he's had a very productive opening half so far. He goes short to the marquee man, the projected #1 pick, Willem Duursma. Going inside, the kick didn't offer his team.
It out again in the ruck. Working it to the front, Van Rooyen. Players going to ground, loose balls there to be won. The marquee man, Dersma, looking to keep it alive.
Was Armu, didn't want the ball, but they handballed it to him anyway. Here's the main man, Dersma, just a little fumble from the marquee man. Across to the front of him, so he's forced to kick long. Not quite as wide as you would have expected. A lot of bodies underneath the football, an impromptu tap from Fred Rodriguez. Got the bump onto Dersma. We might be calling a few of those boys' names in years to come in the AFL. Nice tackle from Dersma on Curtin. No free kick, said the umpire. It comes out to Cinema. Cinema got it back to Dersma. Dersma with a handball over the top, gets it to the big man in Zach Harding, back to Dersma. There he is starting to rack up the touches now, the big man.
Toss back in. The two big men going at it. In front, Harding. Strong tackle by Dersma. Dersma's gone upfielder,
but he's that 191 centimetre Patrick Dangerfield type physical beast.
He certainly is. Vic Country win it out at the clearance. A short ball, it looked ambitious. Chance now for second half. 4 goals to 1 in the second term for West Australia. After Vic Country got on a late run and led by 13 points at quarter time. Dersma takes the handball and then floats a long kick. Half back, Smith unable to take the mark. West Australia repelling back to the half-forward line, and Dersma, #1 draft pick in the making. Dersma kicks across the ground to the near side.
And Dean just trying to find that outlet kick. Looking for Dersma. What a one-handed grab from Willem Duursma. This kid is the real deal. He's turning it on in these past 5 minutes. Maybe
switch it round. Illick in the ruck. None of them got the tap out. Handball comes to the Durs man. Handball over the top to what leads. Can he spot up? There's none offering. He goes long towards the pocket. Vic Country with the numbers. That is a wonderful mark. That man again, Dersma, #1 draft pick in the making. Recruiters, take this man at your club right now.
He is on. He is absolutely on in this second half.
By 7 points.
We go back up into the middle. Cody Curtin having a pinch hit in the ruck.
In the ruck now, Cody Curtin in the ruck for West Australia up against Armu. Both players get a hand to it. Oh, brilliant through the traffic by the Vic Country player. Now sets up a chance to clear.
It's Vic Country versus WA coming right at you. And there's the main man, Willem Duursma. Gets a handball off to his teammate.
West Australia have got it in their territory. Curtin with a thumping fist away. Vic Country with the numbers. Handball comes to the Durs man. And now
would be panic stations for Vic Country into this 4th term. The ruckmans jostle up at the moment. Dersma laying the tackle in the middle of that stop.
Cover out of that one, but you really don't need that at such a crucial stage of the game. Who's got the better class and composure? As I used to say at the tennis court, Panang attempted to take a one-hander, but he's got some support in that defensive side of centre, and one of them is the main man, Dersma. Centering ball on the clear. It was a bit ambitious over the head of Walker. Vic Country with numbers. Dersma Stabs at it towards half
What
forward
a
and
kick.
on the lead.
What a
A
kick.
mark to Mellor off the quarter as Curtin drives this long. A big leap from behind. No mark.
All over the shop, doesn't like what he sees ahead of him, opts to tactically retreat. And finding the ball on the...
Probing kick inside the 50. Numbers favour Vic Country. Dersma waiting down. Kicks high, but it's going to be out of bounds on the full. One. Long to the hot spot. Dersma couldn't hang on. West Australia have got up by 3 points, 12-9 to 11-12. And the first two games of this season's championships have been absolute